the radio audio off. Well, hello again. My name is Bryan Lynch. My amateur radio call sign is November Mike 7 Charlie, and I'm operating here from my house in Oregon. I live in Oregon City, Oregon. Tonight we are going to be doing a pass of the Saudisat SO-50 satellite, amateur radio satellite. This is an FM bird, so that means that one person at a time can use the satellite, as opposed to the linear birds that I do much more frequently, like RS-44, where a bunch of people can use the satellite at the same time using different little frequency slices. With SO-50, just like the International Space Station, only one operator at a time can use it. So what does that mean? That means when you're working an FM satellite, you have to talk a lot faster. You can't hog it as much. Like, I'll probably throw out my call sign a handful of times, but you can't hog up all the airspace. I realize I'm a bigger, more powerful station, so you have to try to be courteous and let the people in with, running 5 watts from an HT and a handheld antenna. A lot of things to think about, right? What is this? Yep. So there's a lot of things to think about. Right now we're at 8 degrees and rising. Let me just key up this satellite and see if we can hear it. Turn on the radio. No, not yet. So it's still rising up. Now, there's something special about the Saudisat SO-50 amateur radio satellite. So it normally, on the VHF uplink, there's a 67 hertz PL tone. But Saudisat likes to fall asleep. If it falls asleep, then you have to switch your tone to 74.4, transmit for a few seconds, and then switch your radio back to 67 hertz to do the regular, your regular talking. So let me try the regular frequency again, the regular PL again, and nothing. So let's turn on the timer and see if that works. Transmit, transmit, transmit. Now let's try it. Yep, and we got a carrier on the radio. You can see a carrier if I key down. You can see a carrier come down from the burn. Which is not quite strong enough yet for me to talk into it, so hopefully in the next minute or 2 minutes here, as the satellite rises above the horizon, we should be able to pipe our audio in and make some QSOs. November Mike 7 Charlie, Charlie November 85. No, not yet. So my problem here, normally 19 degrees would not be a very big deal for the satellite rising, or 20 degrees, it should work. But my antenna is on a tripod on the ground in the backyard. So that means there's things in the way. There's trees in the way, there's a fence in the way, there's houses in the way between the path of my antenna and the satellite. So it depends on where it's pointed in my urban environment here. Alright, let's try this again. Let me turn off my webcam audio, and we'll try the SO-50 audio, see how it sounds. It's still a little bit weak. We're at 29.7 degrees, 30 degrees now. Should be working really well in the next 5 degrees or so. November Mike 7 Charlie, Charlie November 85.
November Mike 7 Charlie. Kilo Kilo 7, Oscar Victor Foxtrot.
Kilo Kilo 7, Oscar Victor Foxtrot. Good to hear you again, Sean. Also from Charlie November 85.
It's been some time. QSL.
QSL 73, brother.
Alright, so that was KK7 OVF, and we had a really quick QSL. I'm going to throw my call sign out there again.
Charlie, Charlie November 85. November Mike 7 Charlie, Charlie November 85. November Mike 7 Charlie, Charlie November 85. November Mike 7 Charlie, Charlie November 85.
November Mike 7 Charlie, Alpha Lima 9 Delta.
Alpha Lima 9 Delta, QSL, hey, what's up? From Charlie November 85. Alpha Lima 9 Delta, November Mike 7 Charlie, Charlie November 85.
November Mike 7 Charlie, Alpha Lima 9 Delta. Roger, roger. Bravo, Papa 5-1.
QSL 7-3 from Alaska up there.
7-3 from a cold wind. Alpha Lima 9 Delta. KK7 Oscar Victor Foxtrot. KK7 OVF AL9D. Bravo, Papa 5-1. QSL. Roger, roger, Will. Charlie November 85. 7-3. Thanks for that, 7-3. Alpha Lima 9 Delta. Bravo Papa 5-1.
November Mike 7 Charlie, Charlie November 85.
Man, every time I come out with the arrow in this weather, the thermal contraction loosens the elements up. I think I better Loctite them or something.
It's all jingly jangly, huh?
Indeed.
I know the feeling. I gotta rebuild my arrow antenna.
I've got to put up something more permanent.
Well, what do you have in mind?
Maybe not on this pass. Discuss it later.
Roger, roger. 7-3.
7-3, Alpha Lima 9 Delta. Alpha Lima 9 Delta. Bravo Papa 5-1.
November Mike 7 Charlie.
7-3 and see you around, Alpha Lima 9 Delta.
All right, woo. All right, it's getting harder for me to transmit into the bird now, so I'm just going to stop instead of trying to blast it with more and more power. I don't want to do that. Plus, it seems like there's not that many people on tonight, so. All right, not too bad. Sometimes we strike out completely. Sometimes we get a couple. Tonight we got QSOs with KK7 OVF, so Kilo Kilo 7 Oscar Victor Foxtrot, and one with Alpha Lima 9 Delta way up in Alaska tonight. It's very cool from Alaska. He's up there using a handheld antenna out there in the wind and the snow. So very cool. Thanks again for joining me. I hope you enjoy these satellite passes. I know I enjoy having you guys hang out with me while I do them. So I appreciate it, and I'll say 7-3. So from November Mike 7 Charlie, 7-3, I'll be clear.